there, and welcome once again to your Renewed Faith devotions as we reflect on the great influences of the faith. We continue to look at the life of King Hezekiah, and today we see that things don't always go the way we want. And I am reading selected verses in Isaiah 36, 2 Kings 18, and 2 Chronicles 32. In the 14th year of King Hezekiah, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came up against all the fortified cities of Judah and took them. He laid siege to Lachish and sent the Rabshakeh with a great army from Lachish to King Hezekiah at Jerusalem. The Rabshakeh stood by the aqueduct from the upper pool on the highway to the fuller's field. Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, who was over the household, Shebna the scribe, and Joash, son of Asaph the recorder, came out to meet him. The Rabshakeh said to them, "Say now to Hezekiah, thus says the great king, the king of Assyria, what confidence is this in which you trust? You speak of having plans and power for war, but they are mere words. In whom do you trust that you rebel against me? Look, you are trusting in the staff of this broken reed, Egypt, on which if a man leans, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all who trust in him. But if you say to me, we trust in the Lord our God, is it not he whose high places and whose altars Hezekiah has taken away, and said to Judah and to Jerusalem, you shall worship before this altar? Now, therefore, give a pledge to my master the king of Assyria, and I will give you 2,000 horses, if you are able on your part to put riders on them. How then will you repel one captain of the least of my master's servants, when you put your trust in Egypt for chariots and horsemen? Have I now come up without the Lord against this land to destroy it?" Then Eliakim, Shebna, and Joash said to the Rabshakeh, "Please speak to your servants in Aramaic, for we understand it, and do not speak to us in Hebrew in the hearing of the people who are on the wall." Then the Rabshakeh stood and called out with a loud voice in Hebrew and said, "Hear the words of the great king, the king of Assyria. Thus says the king, do not let Hezekiah deceive you, for he will not be able to deliver you, nor let Hezekiah make you trust in the Lord, saying, the Lord will surely deliver us. This city will not be given into the hand of the king of Assyria. Do not listen to Hezekiah, for thus says the king of Assyria, make peace with me by a present, and come out to me, and every one of you eat from his own vine, and every one from his own fig tree, and every one of you drink the waters of his own cistern, until I come and take you away to a land like your own land, a land of grain and new wine, a land of bread and vineyards. Beware lest Hezekiah persuade you, saying, the Lord will deliver us. Has any one of the gods of the nations delivered its land from the land of the king of Assyria? Where are the gods of Hamath and Arpad? Where are the gods of Sepharvaim? Indeed, have they delivered Samaria from my hand? Who among all the gods of these lands have delivered their countries from my hand, that the Lord should deliver Jerusalem from my hand? But they held their peace, and answered him not a word, for the king's commandment was, do not answer him. Meanwhile, Sennacherib's servant also spoke against the Lord God and against his servant Hezekiah. He wrote letters to revile the Lord God of Israel, saying, as the gods of the nations of other lands have not delivered their people from my hand, so the God of Hezekiah will not deliver his people from my hand." Then Eliakim the son of Hilkiah, Shebna the scribe, and Joash the son of Asaph the recorder came to Hezekiah with their clothes torn and told him the words of the Rabshakeh. We see here in Hezekiah's 14th year as king of Judah that Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, launched a massive attack against his kingdom. He swept down the coast through Phoenicia and then destroyed many cities and villages on his way in Judah. Sennacherib then proceeded to lay siege to the city of Jerusalem and wage a war of propaganda in their own language against its inhabitants. This was a terrible time for Hezekiah. As we think about it, each one of us go through times of trial and tribulation where people's words and deeds really come against us. It's in those moments that we need to do as Hezekiah did and learn to put the matter into the Lord's hands, committing ourselves to Him in humble submission, believing hope and fervent prayer. Tomorrow we're going to see how his prayer brings about the start of a victory.